Hello, welcome back. We are in Unit 2, Session 3 this week. We're just plowing right through Stargirl. It seems like for the most part, you guys are really enjoying this novel. Um, if it's not your jam, sorry. At least it's an easy read. Um, but it's a fun, easy read that I feel like most people can relate to at least one thing in it. So a couple of important things this week about Stargirl is that last week we were only just getting into the rising action. We really have not, like, even it's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, we have not gotten into what's really bubbling up and what's really going to lead to that climax. In fact, we will not get into the climax until session 5. So we're on session 3 now. We're not going to get to climax until session 5. So just so that you're prepared for what's coming. I think maybe a lot of you thought maybe the hot seat was the climax. And it's definitely like especially with novels, you're gonna see like more of a like gradual sort of incline towards the climax, and it might go up to a peak and then come down a little bit and then up to another peak and then come down a little bit. Um, but we have not reached the climax yet. We will not reach it this week. You are going to see how things continue, how the conflict continues to bubble up this week. But you're also going to get to see Stargirl and Leo have deeper connections. So we are going to look at character connections this week. Come over here to Materials, Fall Semester. I wanted to go over a couple of worksheets with you guys. We're in session 3 this week because it's just going to be really important that you know exactly what you're doing on these worksheets. So we have another discussion here. You're going to be reading pages 53 through 80. That's chapters 16 through 21. Another literary device right here. Easy peasy. And then you get to 2.3.3. And it's a long one. Here's our document here. Don't let me scare you off. It's not a long one. It's just going to require a lot of thought and analysis. So what you're going to do is you're going to see 3 charts. You need to fill out all 3 of them. Don't forget, because sometimes people get caught up in one and then they forget the rest, and that's more than half of the activity. So you're answering 3 key questions here. How can I make inferences and draw conclusions from what the character wants in the text I read? So you're going to pick a character, type it here. It says here that you can repeat the characters on multiple rows. It's totally fine. If all 3 of your examples want to be something that you saw in Stargirl, great. If they all 3 want to be from Leo, fine. If you want to do 2 from Leo, 1 from Stargirl, if you want to do 1 from Kevin, 1 from Leo, the sky's the limit here. Please just choose whoever you want for each line, and you can repeat. It says here, I can determine something the character wants and is motivated to get. Be sure to explain this and be sure to explain why they may want this. Like, you might need to do some predicting into the future. So here's a sentence starter for you right here. You're going to type it in right there. Give me the page number of the text evidence, like the place that you saw in the text that this was true. You're going to repeat that 3 times here. You're going to come down here and you're going to be looking at a new question, and you're going to repeat the same process. This one says, how can I make inferences and draw conclusions about a character's internal thinking and feeling in the text I read? Going to do the same thing here that you did up there. Any 3 characters, you can repeat a character, totally fine. Last one is, I can determine the character is facing an obstacle. What is the struggle or conflict? What gets in the way of what the character wants? So this is just like a good practice in like really looking at the characters, really looking at what they're facing, what they're dealing with. how they're thinking. You get to make the inferences because we only get Leo's perspective. So he would be a really like good one to choose for some of these because we really do get his perspective really well. It would be really great if you also chose other characters because that gives you the opportunity to make some inferences, which is basically just like you're making conclusions about the text. And then it's always pointing you back to the text. You're always making sure that you are coming back to the text here and citing your evidence with your page number. If for some reason you have a different page number, like if you're reading a hard copy, if you're reading audiobook, can you just let me know somewhere on this worksheet, like down here, Miss Herschelman, I'm reading like a hard copy of it, or I have an audiobook. Audiobooks, obviously you're not going to be able to find page numbers, but you will find chapters. So that would be a good thing to include on page numbers for audiobook. And then I want to I know that this video is getting long, but I want to go over the next one with you guys, just so that we're clear as mud. Character interactions. By now, you guys should start to see that Leo and Stargirl are forming a relationship. This is just a cute little video it's like a music video kind of for Stargirl, just kind of put together. I want you guys to come over here and look at this character web. Now, you get to fill out this character web for any two characters that have a relationship. It does not have to be Stargirl and Leo. It can be Kevin and Leo. It can be Stargirl and Hillary. The sky is the limit here. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure, I'm the only one that can edit this copy. You're going to make your own copy. File, make a copy. Once you've done that, you can edit it too. Do not click the button up here that says request editing access because I'm not going to give that to you because this is my master copy. And also you need to make your own copy. So you're going to type in whichever character you choose. You're going to list the character's actions. You're going to list the character's traits. Right here, you're going to think about character one's thoughts about character two. You need to type at least two things. Now, on this worksheet, there's not a lot of room. So if you want to create other text boxes like over here, and you want to like elaborate on what you're trying to say, totally great. If you're just like, I cannot compute with this. I'm not a visual person. I'm more of like a, I like to list things. Just do it on a Google Doc. It's totally fine. Don't let this prevent you from doing this activity if this is just not your style. This is a good thing for people that are visual learners. Most learners are visual learners, so that's why I provide this for you. But if it's holding you up, do not waste time on it. Just move on to a Google Doc. You're going to talk about character one's feelings about characters two. You need to think of at least two things. And then you need to think about, based on what you saw here, the thoughts about between character one and character two, and then the feelings between character one and character two. You need to think about new ideas for character one. What does that really mean? Like, that's you making inferences about character one. I think this is going to happen, or I think that the character is going to react in this way, or I think that that the connection between character one and character two is going to result in this. That's just kind of like where you're going with that. Then you're going to repeat the same exact thing for character two, but you're going to think about it in character two's perspective. I think Hillary and Stargirl would be a really fun one to do for this. I think most people will probably choose Leo and Stargirl. Totally fine. I'm going to end this video because it is very long, but please just make sure that you are asking if you need any help this week, and that you're keeping in mind that we are right smack dab in the rising action during this week, and next week too. We're going to see that bubbling up happen this week, all the way up until 2 weeks from now when we get to the boiling point, really, and we see a turning point. And that should be pretty clear when you hit it. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great week.